Today, on today's episode, we are talking about Mrs. T, and she's got some super cool products. I'm telling you, I love these things, and I'm super excited when she agreed to let me look at them for you. Okay, so I thank you for every commercial you watch because I do not take money for curriculum. I do not take money to show you products. So every commercial you watch is a penny, 2 pennies, half a penny, I don't know, that comes to me, so I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get to first up. Okay, so first is the free resource of the day. I have a free resource for you. It is How God Made Me Unique. So Mrs. T has a few free resources that are Christian-based that you can go take a look at. The products I'm showing you from her today besides that are not Christian-based, just those happen to be Christian-based. So you can go take a look at those free items. I will leave all the links in the description, but let's get to products of the day. Okay, so first up, because we are talking math today, we're talking math and phonics. I wanted to show you this game again. This is Jump. And what it is it goes up to 10. So you can put a 2 on here, you can put a 4 on here, you can put a 4 on here, you can put a 6 on here. So whoever gets rid of their cards first wins. So that is called Jump. I quite like it. This is called What's Going On Here. So these are to help kids. So just take a look at it. So the first step is you say what's going on here and you show them a picture. So there's all different pictures throughout here and you say what's going on. Yes, so there's all different pictures throughout here and you say what's going on. But then after that, there's additional questions. So you always start with what's going on here, but then why is Piglet crying? What is the pig saying? What will pig do? So it encourages conversation. It encourages, social and logic inference in here, emotional intelligence, if you will. So those are what's going on here. Okay, last product, I got two ideas. One idea I came up with, I'm going to give my son a ruler and tell him one of the challenges of the day that's going to be, because every day we have a different challenge, is going to be to measure 5 things. So that's for my 5-year-old. That's what I'm going to give him, and I'm super impressed. I came up with that on my own. And I was like, here's a ruler. Find 5 things to measure. I know. But I'm seriously patting myself on the back like I created, I don't know, like I discovered penicillin. Another activity I'm going to do for my child this is from the National Geographic Rock and Mineral game set. What I'm going to do is I got some of these cards here that have all different types of things, and I'm going to pick out some of these minerals and have him match them for the older child. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's get to the topic of the day. I'm hurrying because I only have so much battery. Okay, so Mrs. T created a lot of very cool things. And one of the things I was on her website, she's got a lot of resources for teachers and educators on there. And one of them was how to combine math and English. And why to combine them is because they're both a priority. And if you combine them together, it's like less work, less thinking, and you've made them both a priority. And they're both important. So how do you do that? I'm going to show you on the screen she's got for like $2, you get a month's worth of daily worksheets. And so it's got your place value there, it's got questions, it's got vocab, but another way you can combine math and English is by words, which, to be honest, when I was reading this list, I was like, of course, but for some reason it didn't occur to me until I was reading it. So besides saying like kilogram, there's a for, there's less than, there's more than, there's measure, equal, all together. So using different vocab as well can help you bridge the gap between math and English and help combine them together. So that was just one of the helpful articles I found on her website. Now, what I want to show you is something super cool. One of my favorite products that she has that I was thrilled to get a chance to look at is her phonics stories. Her phonics stories, they got short vowel ones, she's just got quite a few there. So for $20, you get a ton of different phonics stories. I'm going to show you and give you a preview of them because look what it does. So let's take a letter. So for example, whatever letter or whatever sound you're focusing on, you first read the story with all of them. You can see that it's all colored. But there's a second copy of that story without that. So then the child can go through and find that sound again, therefore reinforcing it. So I love that she's got one for every sound. And some of them she's got a couple for a few different ones for the same sound. So I just love it, and I think it's a great product. I do. I think it's a great product, and I think it's well worth $20. It definitely goes into my favorite phonics products. Okay, so one of the other things I love about teaching reading, one of the other things products I think is really good are flashcards for sight words, but that have pictures on it, because it's just one of the mnemonic ways people remember things, like mnemonic devices such as acronyms, or just this would be association, is pictures really helps kids memorize it. And that's another reason why I like the phonics stories, because these kids are picturing this story in their head and it's just helping reinforce the concept. So I quite like it. I like her products. I like her website. She does Teachers Pay Teachers. You can go ahead and take a look at it and see what you think.
Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
And hit the bell for notifications.